What's up, mama? Alright, so my girl and her family, and my child, they all went to go look at some like yard sales and estate sales and stuff just to get out, and I think they had like lunch or breakfast, but yeah guys, I know I had Wingstop the other day and I don't want y'all thinking like, oh, he's baller, or how does he do it? Guys, I'm not always eating out, especially not now with the kids, so I'm just whipping up whatever I had in the fridge, some eggs, mushroom, and like some ham. Just gonna whip this up and eat it real quick. And then after this, I'm gonna cruise over to Rob's house. I know he's working on a bunch of bikes right now, and he picked up a Sportster. I'll kind of give you guys the background when I get there. Let me just eat first. All right, so I'm finishing up my freaking sorry meal right here, but look who pulled up from the wait, where'd you come from? Where'd you get these from?
A yard sale.
A yard sale. Look at these. All these piggy banks right here. Each one of these piggy banks right here, if y'all would guess, like, generally I would have been happy if she got them for $5 each, but I mean it's a yard sale, so again, how much did you spend?
$8.
$8.
The guy used to work at Disneyland.
For all of them?
Yeah.
So they said $2 each at first, and they're like, just take it all for $8.
He used to work at Disneyland. They're from the 90s.
Damn, that is so sick. Yeah, you came up. And then how was Alina the whole time?
She was actually good. Like, she was a little bit fussy because of the heat, but like, she wasn't bad at all.
Oh, cool. Not bad. Now you guys get to rest while I go out in the heat, huh? Hey, it's not that bad today. Yesterday was. Get some rest, relax, enjoy the AC.
Te voy a bañarte con todo el agua si sigues de mula, ¿eh? Y te voy a echar el agua en la cabeza. Porque apestas.
So she's just been having attitude a little bit, just a little bit.
A lot of it.
And she's just, what, barely 3 weeks, so we still have a lot of time. Yeah. How was this one when she was little? The same age?
She was pretty good girl. No cry, baby.
That came after?
So she probably got the crybaby-ness from you.
I'm not a crybaby. I'm the least. Maybe I was, actually, but not now.
Ahí está, mira. Ahí están tus padres.
They're there.
Your padres.
Alrighty guys, so while my girls are taking a nap and relaxing and resting, they had a long morning out, or afternoon I guess. I was able to catch up on a lot of stuff at home, and then now, while they're resting, I'm on my way to go over to Rob's place, BackAlleyCycles. He's got a lot of bikes that he's been working on, and I just want to thank all of you guys for your support. I don't know if you guys found out about him through the channel, or Instagram, or YouTube, or whatever, but I want to say I appreciate it. I know he appreciates being busy too. Of course, my family is my priority, but second to my family and myself is to see my friends doing well. And it makes me real happy to see Rob doing what he loves and staying busy. It's a good problem to have, and you know, I'm excited to see him, you know, continue that. And oddly enough, the homie Brandon that I was kicking it with last night, he's gonna kick it a little later today, because actually one of the bikes that Rob's been working on is actually one of Brandon's friends, Dylan. It's a real gangster Sportster chopper. I want you guys to go see it, but yeah, just cruise with me, guys. It's not as hot as it was yesterday, so I'm really enjoying this. Like, I guess I'll apologize to the people that expect to see motorcycles only on here. I know a lot of you understand what the channel's about, but for those of you that don't get it, I'm sorry, but like, my family comes first, and you know, sometimes I want to show you guys that, because I'm sick of seeing people just create some image like, oh, bike content. Yeah, that's not always what it is. I mean, that's part of it, but number one is family, and I want to take you guys along for that, because there's some people that might not have and might never explain or experience what it's like to have a family, and this is my first time at it, and I want to show you guys that experience and take you along with me. So I don't think it's fair that I'll take you along for all the motorcycle stuff and the adventures, but then completely, you know, leave out the family side of things. So I appreciate you guys for rolling with, you know. Guys, here's that railroad track I was talking about. that tip. Brandon's a La Habra local, and he was always telling me, like, go to the far right, and it won't be that bad. There we go. And then like before I get to Rob's, I just wanted to start a conversation. Like it's like 80 something, it's not super hot, but it's enough to start sweating a lot. And I almost forgot to put deodorant on. I put it on, life's good, we out here. But I just want you guys to comment now, do you remember a time where you forgot to put deodorant on? And like, how did that day go, or what did you do about it? Like that's where we're at. Let me just make some parking real quick. Damn, bro, it's hot as balls. Yeah, I was gonna say, like, you guys probably just losing some pounds in there, bro.
Dude, this is dripping down my head.
Freaking back alley sauna? Oi. Oh, my butt.
You good?
Yeah.
He's got the chopper thing.
yeah, it's just part of it. Oh, I just hit my booty on your luggage rack.
Oh, sorry. That's
No.
Yeah, that's dangerous.
That's part of it.
Hey, it's done it to me. I don't know how many times in my back.
Oh, man. What up, brother? What up? Busy morning so far? How are you?
I'm good, man. I see you.
Hanging in there?
Yeah.
What up, bro? Damn, the official mechanic shirt?
Yeah, of course.
Certified, bro.
And look the part, you know.
Right here.
Did I miss anything yet, or you guys just kind of cooling off?
No, we took it for a ride and it was chilling right here, and I just started dripping fuel out of the car right now.
Oh.
We're gonna pull the car off now.
Yeah, I was just standing here all of a sudden and just start pissing it on the ground.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
This was the bike I was curious to see because I was hanging out with Brandon last night, Dylan's homie.
Yeah.
And then he had brought it up. He's like, yo, I think Rob's working on his bike. Dude, this thing is sick.
It is.
So it was at an 883 out to a 1250?
No, it's a 1200.
Oh, it is?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, because my son-in-law was
We
looking for a
measured the
bike.
pistons and everything.
You know, and I was like, okay. I mentioned, about that one, and then it was gone. Then Dylan told me he went down, and then he said, he goes, give me an excuse to buy this one.
Oh.
And then I looked, I go, Newport Beach? He goes, how'd you know? I go, I'm always on there looking for stuff, dude. I know.
Oh, so you knew about this bike.
Then I'm standing here and go, and in Small World, I told him, Dylan? He goes,
yeah.
He's my neighbor.
Really?
He used to live right by me, right across the way from me.
Super small world.
That's what he just said. I was like,
no shit.
Yeah, bro. I love
I
that.
was like, hey, your old neighbor, Wade said what's up. He's like, holy, what?
Yeah, small world. Dude, so, okay, what, like, when he brought it in, what did you, like, did he...
The rear base gasket was leaking.
Okay.
Primary leaks, carb build, and then like the front end was a little weird, but the left tube it got moved down somehow, so it's kind of binding. So I just measured and got them straight.
Okay.
And then that was about it. And I did primary service, oil filter, and then I rode it, and then it was still leaking from the primary.
Oh,
but
primary,
the
okay.
clutch adjustment, so whoever, I don't know who did it, but
Yeah.
the bolt, they over tightened it.
Wait,
so they,
to here?
no, on the bottom one.
Oh,
on the derby cover, see the little circle one with the two bolts in
Oh,
it?
dude, yeah,
If
here.
you look at it, the one on the right, it's cracked. You see how it's cracked? Out to the right of the bolt hole?
Ah.
Right there. So, and it's cracked all the way through.
Wait, wait, what year is this?
So,
Okay.
the VIN number shows 91,
Yeah.
but the engine number shows 95.
Oh, so
And that primary cover is 91 and 93.
yeah, I was gonna say because I don't recognize that.
It's kind of all over the place, you know what I'm saying? So,
Yeah,
but like
okay.
the primaries, they're all like interchangeable, so you can use different ones.
Uh-huh.
So the motor is a 95 based off the engine numbers.
Okay.
The VIN number shows the frame is in 91.
Dude, that's the first thing my eyes went to was the front quarter or front eighth of this bike is a stock frame, right?
It's not.
Is it not?
So,
like not even this part?
From what Dylan explained to me is it uses only like
Oh, literally just a
neck.
neck?
and like the casting and everything else is kind of, I don't know though. That's
So this was straight built, huh?
Yeah, this is like a full-on frame, I think.
yeah.
And all they use is just literally the neck. and then they cut like all this out, and then their tubes, and then they put the bar there.
Yeah, because this, first of all, didn't look familiar to me, and second of all, when you're about to have to do the base gasket, yeah. So did you have to pull the motor? Did you already had to pull it?
No, he's like, because he wants to ride for Born Free. So we put the front back together, and then after Born Free, we're gonna figure all that out.
Because it's
but
rideable.
I think what we're gonna, it's rideable. What we're gonna do is when we take it out, pull the motor. We're gonna see if Sam we can notch the frame on the top.
Oh, for that extra
Like
bit of
notch
clearance,
it just enough to be able to get the valve cover off.
Yeah, because dude, that is
once you get the valve cover off, you're fine. That's the only problem.
I mean,
no f***ing room.
Yeah, there's zero clearance.
Zero at all.
I'm hoping not.
But so the leak's not super detrimental, right? He's still able to.
He's just gonna have to check his level, and then it's got a sick ass gangster lean like yours does. So
okay.
So and then that doesn't help because it's cracked. So because it leans so far,
it actually leaks.
Yeah. That's why I have it on here.
Yeah, I mean that even looks good. Like this is the way it's sitting.
It's got a sick ass.
Dude. No way. Let's see it. What the heck? It tucks under there. Oh, it looks great. That's actually.
Yeah, it does. It looks good.
Yeah. I thought it was like super bad, but
what I did was I got some anaerobic sealer. You see this red shit right here?
Oh, you just kind of made your own gasket?
Yeah, I kind of try to seal it, and then like these bolts, this hole, the threads are gone. So this was the other way. So this one that's cracked was on this side. So when they over tighten it, they tighten it so much that they crack that and then pull the threads at the same time. But like it's like sitting like this, it'll probably start leaking.
Oh, wow, okay. Dan,
but actually, that's a good test. I want to check it. So. But other than that,
like I mean, when it rides, it's gonna splash on the side, obviously. But
it rides good. It's pretty cool.
Dude, this is I mean, man, I saw this.
Nice setup, dude.
Yeah, when I saw you work on or pull this in, I was already impressed just by the look.
Like I said, my only gripe is this here. That's it.
I know. Well,
other than that, it looks pretty sick.
Like if he pulled up on you and like it didn't need any base gasket or head gasket work, you probably wouldn't even think.
It's a sick ass bike, bro.
Yeah.
It still is. It's just
Oh my! And they made their own. What's it called?
The what?
The what usually would cover the sprocket or the main.
Yeah. I guess he said the guy went down on it and it broke it, so he just
made something.
He just put that blade in there. Else,
Oh yeah, this for sure went down. Look at this. But dude, it's.
But I mean, it's a solid bike.
No, it is. I mean, a wide glide on there too. Pipes kicked up.
Thank you.
Super gangster. Oh, let me hit Brandon up. I know he wanted to pull up too.
Sick. Dylan was saying. Harbor Freight to buy an O-ring kit and some clamps and shit.
Yeah.
And I went to go pay, and then he gave me. He's like, "Here, you want this?" The guy at the register, he gave me an Icon adapter set, like 1/2 inch to 3/4 inch.
Really?
Yeah. He just gave it to me.
Gave
free,
it?
bro. Gave it to me. He's like, "Don't tell my boss." I got you.
Oh, we ain't naming him. That's sick.
I feel like the juju, you do good and it comes back to you. I really feel like that way. You know?
Yeah, but that is true, man. Because more than often not, some people be like, "Oh, I pray for a miracle. I pray for a miracle. Nothing happens." But like, you pray for the opportunity, and when it gives itself, you just put the work in. And it looks like you're staying busy, and like you said, a good problem to have, bro.
Yeah, it's a little hectic.
Yeah.
But I'm making it happen, and Ross been able to help.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Like when I'm at work, he's been like he did a lot of work on this bike, honestly.
Oh wow, a lot of the heavy lifting.
Yeah, so I'm obviously I'm gonna kick him down. Like I want to learn, I want to pass it on, dude. Because
You're right.
If people don't pass it on, then it's gonna get lost.
You're right.
There ain't no gatekeeping, none of that bullshit here. Like you got a question, I'll help you and I'll ask you. Like you know what I mean?
You're right. A lot of guys will be like, I'll take the bike in, they get it running, and then they don't give any breakdown because they want you to come back. And like, you kind of want to give them some guidance, you know? And I don't really believe in coincidences. I know I've been saying that a lot, and I know it sucks, like in the circumstance that your foot was injured through work and all that stuff, but it wouldn't have opened this door for him to start apprenticing under you. So I mean, things check out. So damn. Yeah, no, your intention's definitely there, and
I feel like that's good because you're like, oh, that's.
No, it's even a huge shout out to anyone who like even trusts you for the work and like, hey, you know what, I'll shoot him some work. I mean,
you come and you do it.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like I got one guy, he's like, hey, can I come and help you? I'm like, yeah. I was like, you come and like,
Yeah.
I'll give you a deal. I'll charge you less.
Yeah.
Because
you got extra hands on deck.
Can do the work, and I'm gonna sit right here and drink beer. I'm gonna tell you how to do it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah. And you know what? Some people would have to pay for that experience to have to learn and apprentice, but it's a win-win.
Yeah, I want to make money, but the way I see it, there's plenty of work.
Yes,
to keep me
sir.
busy,
Yes, sir.
I feel like everybody should know how to do that. If you're gonna have
You're
a bike,
right.
you should be able to somewhat, you know, do like.
What's good too is like even if they don't get their hands on it, you give them the understanding of what you exactly did, how to, like even down to this bike. I was talking to this guy, the one who owns the Ironhead, and he was telling me he kind of just picked it up as is and just wanted it to be gone through. And look at it now, like that's.
But now he's gonna be solid when he goes back. It's gonna be solid.
Yeah. Dude.
It had its little issues, but we're gonna address those issues.
Yeah. No, I see it, and you know this motor too. Yeah.
There's little top ends.
Oh yeah, there is.
And then that brake, I'm gonna fix that too.
Oh yeah, okay. You mentioned this to me. So you're saying that what the alignment of it? Maybe the tabs weren't welded on straight.
If you look down there,
Yeah.
you see where the rotor ends.
Okay.
And you see the brake pad.
Okay.
So it's only grabbing on a certain part of the brake
Dude,
pad.
that's so weird.
It's hard to see in there.
Yeah.
But like if you look down in there, you could see like the rotor's here, but there's still brake pad on.
So it's not evenly going down onto the actual
Onto the
rotor.
actual rotor, yeah.
Oh man, yeah.
So what's gonna happen is it's gonna wear, and then once it gets past its thickness, when he hits the brakes, the pads are gonna squeeze.
It's gonna
against-
max out.
It's gonna squeeze against the pad and not grab the rotor.
Fuck, bro.
They found this
Oh,
caliper
snap.
at the swap,
Hey, that's right.
and look, you see the pad, see the brake pad? It's gonna grab all the pad now, and you don't have to worry about any of that. I just gotta get it on
do
there.
you know what that's off of?
I swap meet, bro.
Yeah, because same with it. I've never seen this one. I hope someone will be able to tell me because I haven't seen that before.
I almost kind of feel like it might be a front caliper. I'm not sure.
Because I'm running a front off of like an electric glide or something. like,
Right?
yeah.
This is the front too,
Okay.
but this one,
But the way it sits is a trip because mine is the one that goes to the axle.
yeah, this one it just mounts here and
That's so sick. Yeah, I know. I was thinking about it, like with what you're doing, like there's so many shops that wouldn't take these bikes,
Yeah.
or they just,
Yeah.
they would tell you, oh, take it somewhere else. And dude, Harley, like you said, Harley doesn't even work on bikes older than 10 years from the release, right? So it's like, where does that leave us? And there's a lot of those backyard boogie guys who can get it done and do all that, but dude, that's not everybody,
Yeah.
but they still want to ride these things.
That's why I'm here.
Yes, sir.
I'll pick up the slack where
Yeah.
Harley does,
Because at the end of the day, these things are supposed to be ridden, and it sucks when like they get discouraged, like, oh, I'm trying to preserve the motor, it's like not running well, but I'll take it to this show. And then you ask them, how come you don't take your bike out more? And they actually tell you, oh, because it doesn't run that good, and I don't know what to do. Well, you want to get these bikes on the road.
That's what I do.
Yes, sir.
I need that one needs love over there, but
I know you're.
riser bar setup.
Yeah, dude. I know this was from Don, huh?
Yeah. I found
Damn.
these at the swap, and then I went by picked those up from Don the other day.
Bro, those risers are crazy. The more I think about what you paid for them, the more I realize like you got at like probably you paid a third of what they're worth.
I'm gonna see. I've had like Instagram people on Instagram. Yo, I never seen risers that high. I was like, bro, that's why I picked them up. Like,
And like the diameter is so like.
see, like I just threw this on right now, but I'm gonna run that throttle cable in there, and then through here, out there, through here, and then down. So you're only gonna see a little bit of it. You know what I'm saying?
I wonder who.
Boom. I don't know, but they're sick, bro. I fucking dig it. I like it.
It's like it almost makes me think someone did something to like an OEM clamp and then did all the work and then got them chromed.
But yeah, I dig the look.
Dude, that's so tight.
I need to get this thing going.
Hey, but it's good that with all these, like, you're kind of helping get this thing on the road.
Exactly.
Damn, but yeah, this is the bike I was super curious on. Dude. This thing is gangster.
It rides good too. It's pretty smooth.
Okay, try to start the bike. And now that the key is turned.
Now that the key is on.
Okay, so let's see how. Oh!
Oh, you're trying to figure out your ticket. Yeah, I told him. Hey, what's up? You got one more week of freedom, huh? I know, right? All tied down, ball and chain.
I already know where that combo is going.
I swap me.
Oh, from a recent haul or just?
Yeah. From
all this is from one haul.
yeah.
Oh, okay.
Over there at the spot back there.
Everything was $1. One, so I spent 1, 2, 3, 4, like $10.
Not even the Dollar Tree.
This,
Dollar Tree's $125 now, bro.
It is.
Yeah.
I use this compensator on Jordy's bike from like parts I had, so I found this so I just bought it to replace.
That's how you know you actually are a mechanic in this stuff. I don't know what the hell I'm looking at, bro. Like,
Compensating sprocket. So this goes
I'm compensating, bro.
on the engine and
Yeah.
the primary, so it like.
Oh, okay, now I understand. But still,
Torque, like it
In between?
absorbs. Yeah.
I wouldn't have been able to know.
So there's another one on the other on this end, and it just.
See, man, we can come here and go to school.
Yeah, dude.
That's how I
Literally.
feel, man. Be a
Lessons with Rob.
Come here, be a sponge.
Lessons with Big Rob.
I love this. You know, I want to start doing. I want to start doing the YouTube again.
You should, bro. Like, dude,
I don't like.
oh, trust me. I remember like when I would do something on my bike, the video would start and end in like 5 seconds. I'd be like, okay, I finished doing the front end. Because, dude, to tripod it and to walk there and then move it and get all the clips.
All those guys, how they do.
Bro, I don't know about all
I was
that.
thinking about getting the fucking glasses.
Oh, the meta? Oh, dude, for sure.
Just so I can like use my hands, because there's times where I want to like.
Dude, you can do shorts.
Yeah, that's what he was saying.
Shorts and reels?
Like, but I'm not too like hip on all that shit.
Oh, I am.
Well,
I'm on YouTube.
He's a hippest, bro. He knows all the trends, bro. Hey, show me the dance. Show me one of the hottest dances right now. Of course he does. No, I know you do. I know you do. It's all good. I know it's all good, bro.
Men don't dance.
And that's right, bro. Yeah, hell yeah, bro. Leather
That's right, bro.
spikes. Yeah.
Men don't dance, bro.
Yeah. We don't
All he
smile
does is
either,
a
bro.
Circle. That's it.
Circle pits only.
That's it.
Only head nod.
Just like shave out the.
Yeah. So you see that gap is smaller here than there.
Yeah.
So you could put like a 41 in there too. You know what I mean?
Wow. I mean, I've seen these like online. It's so,
They're actually really nice. Dude.
yeah, so it's sporty tubes, but it's a wide glide width, and it looks clean. I mean, dude, even if you wanted to polish these, I was wondering why it looked like that.
But yeah, you see, that's smaller
Yeah.
than here, so you can put a bigger tube in there also.
Oh,
Honestly, this probably shouldn't be in there. That's probably why.
Yeah, that's why it kind of shifted over, maybe, huh? The original.
You could see like right here, like see how there's a line there where it was clamped before.
Oh yeah.
This one was lower. You could see how much lower by the difference. Like, see all that crustiness right there? Because that was down in there.
Oh, yeah, I'm getting parenting tips from these parents. And Blas.
Well, that's
He's absorbing too.
Yeah, oh yeah, for sure.
that's the main tip. You know, they told me when the baby sleeps, you sleep. That way you can keep up.
But it's so hard to do that because when
It
the baby
is.
sleeps, you got dishes to wash, you got clothes
Diapers,
to fold,
laundry,
you got
I did all that and I worked 2 jobs.
It makes it hard.
And
Yeah.
it wasn't easy for me, but you know, kind of working Disneyland and then you know, working at the fabrication company and then in between, so I did the midnight shift.
Ah, there you
know
go.
what I mean? I
Yeah.
did the bottles, burp, did all that, and I
Uh-huh.
got in the schedule, and just like you said, switched it up on me. I had a colic baby. I didn't know what was wrong with it. I mean, I feed her, and she'd look at me and she'd smile, and I go, "Ugh." I went, oh, in my mouth.
That's the worst.
Oh, man. And it's always when I just got out of the shower from, you know, digging holes with concrete, I'm like, oh, cool. My best part of my day, you know? And also she's looking at me and then I'm like, oh!
Hey, they'll keep you on your toes though, right?
Yeah,
I
she get me
mean,
on the toes. Well, back in the shower.
Yeah.
Wash everything, back to the laundry.
yeah.
Oh yeah, that's why I just kept at it, one foot in front of the other, and that's all you can do is just keep at it and just know that mama needs her time. You know, and that's the main thing. Happy wife, happy life.
That's what I'm catching too. Is that like when I'm on my night shift with a kid, like I notice her like, so the kid will wake up and then when my girl's kind of waking up in between, she'll be like being like a total dick to me. But then like all I think is that like this will blow over because you're tired, and the next morning everyone's happy. So I checked in with her recently. I was like, hey, you know you're like a total dick in the middle of the night, right? And she's like, really? I'm like, yes. I was like, if I didn't know any better, I'd be hurt by it, but I understand that you're tired, you're going through a lot, your body's changed and is still changing.
You are
So-
already on the right track for being understanding.
I appreciate that.
Trust
man.
me, being on the understanding that you're on the right track.
Good, huh? What do you say?
You can't do anything.
She's like, I can either.
I guess I was.
Nah, you're
Yeah.
No, but you're on the right track.
Okay, I
You're
appreciate
already,
that. Yeah,
man.
because I hate when people think like, oh, you don't know nothing yet. I'm like, dude, nobody knows anything.
Everybody
But you have
different.
But you have to be willing to know what's coming up and deal with it. That's all I'm thinking.
It's a learning experience, and it's going to be a different process. Each situation, all the time, different. Good, not good. But you deal with it. Take a deep breath. Do what you can.
You're right.
And push through.
You know what? And I appreciate that, because as you're telling me this, I actually explained this to someone recently who's kind of going through like a hiccup with like, you know, dating and stuff like that, and they thought it was the end of the world. And I let them know. I was like, you know what? Life blesses you with so much great stuff. people, friends, family, all these interactions, friendships and things like that, right? But it's not fair for us to treat life and feelings like we do with like Skittles. You can't put, oh, I don't like the purple ones, I'm put purple here and I'm only have green and red. You have to accept everything in life, the good and the bad, and every hiccup in between. And that's what it is. I don't want anyone to think I'm trying to pitch what I'm going through as like sunshine and rainbows.
Oh no, dude, you're doing what you're supposed to do, dude, and you'll know. You know, you're doing it already, so
I appreciate that, day by day, right? And with the right people, oh man.
You just put one foot in front of the other. You take a deep breath and do the best that you can.
Yes, sir.
And that's all God can ever ask of anybody, is to do the best that they can and be understanding. And if there's times that if things are rough for both, you reach out to the people who are already parents that are your friends.
Yeah.
And trust me, they'll come.
I mean, y'all right here.
All you gotta do is phone call away.
Yeah, and it's crazy because the analogy, I don't want to like make too light of it, but I've wanted a family and it's happening right now, and everything that's being thrown at me, I'm just taking it as it is and getting through it.
It's going to change you.
Right?
It hasn't already.
And it's a blessing to be able to deal with these things. But like I was telling Rob earlier, it's like I remember before he was telling me I would like to work on more bikes and that would be something I want to do. Now that it's happening at full speed ahead, he can't keep them all in one place. He even said it's a great problem to have, because I was telling him a lot of people pray and want miracles, but miracles don't show up. You're given tools. Yes, sir. I like how you figured out back alley. What up, bro?
I know it took me like,
Whew.
with all that traffic on that long ride here.
Oh yeah, bro. Did you need to get gas?
Actually, yeah, I did. That was just from yesterday.
Oh, hell yeah.
I think each fuel, man.
Because I mean, I think the whole
How do we get around?
when you took off, when you cracked it, I could hear something.
Wait,
There for trying to ride a sporty like it's a sport bike.
Wait, what happened
Well,
recently?
we were riding, and he was right next to me, and I was kind of a little behind him. So I was on the side where the pipes, and then when he got on it, I heard it kind of like sputter and crack and pop a little bit like mist.
Oh.
And then he went to get on it, and we had to pull over. And Dylan was already gone already, so I pulled over. You know, I was didn't want to leave the homie back, so I pulled over and looked at each other, seeing everything seemed to be fine, started it up, and then, you know, it was fine after that.
I think it just flooded everything to the top in the carb, and then it just had to like drain out.
And you know where we were?
Huh.
Leaving Westminster area, going towards Garden Grove, that dangerous area.
Yeah.
right before the overpass. What is that?
The 22.
22, yeah.
Oh man, that's where it gets hectic too.
Yeah, he was like telling cars like go around, because people were sitting behind me honking. I'm like, it died.
I put my fat boy out a little bit, and I told him, man.
That's crazy, because I noticed last night when you started your bike, that mean old pop. I was like, okay, is that?
Yeah, it kind of did the same
Oh,
thing.
see, I didn't know the reference. I thought that was random.
It does it a lot, dude. Like,
Okay.
it just, I mean, all that fuel sits in the pipe, but the carb that's on there's not dialed. Excuse me, Lane.
Oh, okay.
It's only like,
We're gonna bring this inside.
Ooh, all right.
Yeah, we got issues back here. Really.
Uh-oh, what's going on? You're like, Dylan brought you a dud, bro. nah.
I saw this bike on the
It's like Jordy's bike too, but I mean they're sick.
I did. I saw this one. Man.
Oh yeah, online.
And then it was gone, and then I find out that he's the one that bought it. And I was like, yeah.
Damn.
yeah, it's got a good setup though, man.
The baddest setup.
For him too, he's tall, long legs.
Yeah.
I'm like,
It's so narrow, like the whole is so narrow, it's like perfect. It is.
Where's the oh, right there. Give me that. Right there.
Yeah. Yes, sir. Man, the back wheel too. Is that an 18 or something? Oh, that looks good with a Firestone, dude. Relax.
And that Avon in the front too.
Yeah, dude. This was a total chopper guy. Chopper. He did not miss.
No, it hit all the right details.
Right? Like he could have went with a Shinko, but he didn't.
No.
Hey, like, you know?
I went with the Shinko.
That's what I'm saying. Like we all go with the Dunlop, Shinko, whatever we got our hands on. This guy got the Firestone.
The Shinkos look good though. I mean, the tread pattern.
Oh yeah. Oh, dude, they look
I
great.
need to get one for the front to match. Because the front one, it's more like that.
I only have a front Shinko.
Oh, see, I only have the back. I got that.
Let's trade, bro.
240. Alright. Oh no!
What are we looking at here, dude? There was never a brake stay?
So the brake stay is this plate, and it just relies on the brake going that way.
I'm over here saying, oh no, that's how my iron head is.
But I mean,
but yeah, like
the main problem right now though, it's gonna work because I mean you're going that way.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
But long term, you'd probably want to weld something on there.
Something, or like on the bottom, a tab on the back side, and 90 it around so it doesn't. You know what I'm saying?
You're right.
But right now the
you're a report to Dylan. You got a dud.
Yeah, I wanted to show him, dude. I'm like
texting him.
Yeah.
I wanted to show him like, hey. He's like, hey, so can you send me a picture of my bike when you get there? I'm like, I just saw it like 3 days ago.
Damn, what is this?
Oh, I don't know. Leca.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, it's like a bro. It's kind of like a chopper.
Yeah.
It's Samoan for I like my chopper. It's my solid spine.
Dude, this is the most chopper thing ever. The gas drip on the spray paint. Yeah. Dude, but the paint looks great on this though.
Yeah, I got this stuff called spicy sauce from Masterson's. They had some cleaning product there. My buddy there.
I'm just supervising. Yeah.
Let's butt it up to the garage.
Oh, the wheel.
Was it?
There you go.
Yeah, there's plenty of room. There we go.
I was just supervising, bro. Hey, was it those who can?
We need a supervisor.
Hey, those who can do, and those who can't supervise. Tell that to your boss. He's down and out, guys.
No.
I'm like, man, this ain't more than enough to pick him up.
No, it's cool. It's cooler down here than it is
I
up
was gonna say you're
there.
gonna have to get another jack to lift him up. I was like, man, my back hurts already.
It feels good right here. I'm not gonna lie.
Now you get why dogs do it, huh?
Exactly.
Yeah.
This nice cold ground, just a little bit of
And
dirt.
it's flat for your back.
Oh
Melanie
yeah.
used to do that when she was a baby.
Let me see what all the hype's about. I get it. Oh, dude, no. Oh, yeah, this isn't even funny. I'm gonna stay right here.
Different.
No, I'm staying right here. This is nice. I wouldn't want you to go into detail of exactly what happened, but I think it's important for anyone to hear this. You went through a little neighborly altercation, per se. We could leave all the details out, right?
Yeah, I mean, it turned into an altercation. I don't know this individual, but it messed with me so bad.
And to be fair, they were not in their right mind.
No.
Okay.
And then this individual decided to come back to my house. And I don't know this person from Adam. And then just felt like it ruined my day because I had to deal with all this, and then the PD got involved, and then everything was calm after that. But I was so frustrated after that that it ruined my day of where I needed to be going on, for a ride. And then nightfall came.
Okay.
And then I decided I thought that was going to fix my problem, and I was going to take off on my bike, and I was going to feel better.
So you told yourself, I got to clear my mind, shake the cobwebs off, and get on my bike.
Right.
Okay, so what happened?
That wasn't what I needed. What I needed to do is stop, regroup, and not get on my bike and go home, and just let the day be done. Tomorrow's another day. And I don't know what it was. Just something told me it's not a good time for you to go get on your bike. The throttle's not going to fix it.
I don't believe any material thing can be the answer to a problem.
And all what I went and endured with the front end of this, and all the hardship, and it took me how many days, why am I going to go and waste all of that hard work and just ruin it? And it could be catastrophic, so I turned around and I just came home.
Okay.
And I parked my bike, and here I am today, enjoying my ride with some friends, and I'm glad I made that choice and turned around and went home.
I mean, it's profound of you to have recognized that, mid-riding that you're like, oh, man, cranking the throttle while going through problems really isn't the way to go about it. I think I mentioned it at some point, is that, like, you get on these things when you are happy to be happier, but this won't be the answer to a problem, but it's where it will take you, which is right here with us, man. And you know what?
And that's what I kind of was, always, wanted with this, and I wasn't going to get that, and it's like, I got to go home, man.
Yeah.
Before, I better check myself before I wreck myself.
Yes, sir.
Basically. So I went home, I put it in the garage. Tomorrow's another day. closed the garage, went in the house, and I was like, better choice, dude. Way better choice. And then, you know, my niece and her boyfriend, and they're like, are you good? And I'm like, they go, we can tell by looking at you. And I'm like, I'm done for the day. Tomorrow's the end of the day. They're like, I can't believe you're going through all this, and why? You never bother anybody. I go, you know, sometimes in life, some people are having a worse day than you. You know, so, you know.
People project all the time. I see it.
Yeah, and it's real, man, and I'm just glad that was yesterday. Today's another day, and you know, I thought, oh yeah, I was gonna jump on this thing and clear the cobwebs, and the endorphins are gonna kick in. I'll be all right.
Yeah.
Nope, didn't happen. I didn't even get a mile. I turned around. I was like,
good for you though, man, to recognize that.
Back and yeah.
Some people will turn to this throttle and look for that feeling forever and never deal with a problem or go surround themselves with
I watch it with people in cars around my neighborhood that have souped up cars, and I watch them do it. Next thing you know, I see their car and it's all sandwiched. And I'm like, and I see them all the time doing it, and I'm like, I could easily do the same thing on this thing, but it'd be catastrophic for me. I'm like, I'm not doing that. At my age, I'm still riding because I use my head, you know. I enjoy riding, so why am I gonna screw it up? And you know, I know I have to think of other people that care about me. Like, it's not a good thing for you to go ride. I know, but I need to go out. You sure that's gonna fix your problem? I don't know. Well, I'm glad I made the choice to turn around and come back, man.
You know what? I mean, that.
And I wouldn't be sitting here with you and these guys. So, you know, I could have done something that could have been really stupid.
I think it's great because online and in person and even on t-shirts, oh, throttle therapy. It's cute. It's a cute saying. It sells, right? Yeah, you know, it sells. But the truth is, an open throttle doesn't fix your problems, and open arms do. And if this bike can take you to the people that make you, you know, feel better, that's what people should be looking for. The answer is not this actual thing, and some people could disagree, and the people that will disagree with me are the same people searching for that feeling every day, when the feeling's right here, the feeling's right outside your door. If people say, I ride and none of my friends do, I need to get out, then ride to someone's house who you love, who might not ride.
Yeah, don't be, in Hawaii they say, oh bro, don't be chase master.
What is that?
Chase master. You're chasing something that's not there. You're not gonna get the same thing by chasing what? What you chasing? Oh, I don't know.
Dude.
So why are you even doing it, Lolo? You know?
Dude, shout out Hawaii, because I know there's some people that watch from Hawaii.
Yeah, it's like.
Are you a native? You grew up there?
Yeah.
Okay.
Bro, don't be Lolo, bro. You know? Stay home, bro. What's the matter with you, bro? Home is where you belong, bro.
Yes, sir. And that's why, like, these vehicles are great. I'll never talk down on them. They're great vehicles. By the end of the day, it's the material.
I'll have a better ride going home, knowing that I came up here. Because, you know, I was going to go to the bingo and poker run down in Huntington Beach. Because I go every year. And I had fun, you know, with everybody, you know, when I go. But I wanted to come up here, you know, because I'm concerned about making sure that this is safe.
Yeah.
I'm crazy.
Yeah.
You know, I ride till the wheels literally fall off. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
But when you have the love of your life on the back of your bike, it changes everything.
Yeah.
So I'm like, she means everything to me. So I'm like, no, I want to make sure this thing is safe rolling down the road.
Yes, sir.
You know, because like I'm riding, I rode it from Victorville like that.
Nice. Oh.
I rode it all the way home like that. I mean,
front wheel all freaking front end like.
Yeah. I mean, bucking Bronco. I got home and I felt beat up, and I was like, yeah, oh, that was stupid. Sorry, my bad. I was like, you idiot. But I wasn't gonna leave my bike on the side of the road because it wouldn't have been there.
Yeah, yeah, you're right, you're right.
It's like when I rode the Honda up there. The shifter lever, I look down and it's hanging like a limp, you know what?
Oh, man.
Like this, and I'm stuck in fourth going, oh. My lady's behind me, she says, what are you gonna do? And I'm talking to her in my ear, and I go, get on the throttle. She goes, really? I'm like, I'm not leaving my 40-year-old bike, classic bike on the side of the road. By the time I go home and come back, it's gone.
Yes, sir.
I rode it all the way home in fourth gear.
Opposite side is just
Pulled off the freeway, caught all the green lights all the way, pulled up on the sidewalk. My daughter's just going, "You're crazy, Dad." I made it home.
That's
She's
right.
just like, I can't. You crazy, Dad? I'm like, I was gonna leave my bike there. I worked too hard to leave it there. So it's kind of like last night. So glad I made that decision. Turn around and go home. I miss going riding like with Dylan and going. I had a great day with them. We had lunch, riding with the guys.
Yeah.
Just talking about life stuff.
Yes, sir.
A lot of stuff that you do. And I thought that was the coolest thing. Conversation was great. Yeah, sure, the ride was great, but conversation was great. Catching up with friends. And I went home, and after I ride, and I go, that was the coolest thing. I think that's a thing a lot of people miss, and I know you share that a lot.
Well, I appreciate you for seeing it that way, because I feel like anyone who wouldn't agree that where you end up with the people and the conversations you have, if they wouldn't agree that that's better than the ride or as good, then they're still chasing whatever it is they're looking for. But
I think that was the coolest part. Sure, these machines, they do give you that certain endorphins at times. Not sometimes they don't, and sometimes they do. And I kind of think, stand back and look at it, in life too. You just gotta stop and smell the roses and just look around you. You know what I mean? Yeah, I just met everybody. I come to find out, small world, we all know each other.
Yeah, from something,
it's so
right?
Weird, man. How we all know each other, and it's so weird, and we're all here. Kind of cool, man. I think that's like the best part of my day so far.
Oh, dude, I love to hear it, dude.
I'm gonna remember that all the way home, going,
yeah.
I'm so glad I went this direction and not the other direction.
Wait, which one? Oh, yeah, that's right, for your Softail.
Yeah, it looks better than mine.
Hey, what seat is this?
Sully's custom.
Oh, so okay, yeah. So I had the same one, except I got a little booty bump on the back.
Yeah, I was gonna cut it down in the back, stretch it over, and then just make
like a pad
for it. Yeah.
Oh, nice.
For a kid, but like I made the pad to match in the back. It's just you can't see what the back looks like.
Yeah.
I like that. It's so clean, dude. The moon,
That's like my
the moon disc thing.
That's like my favorite part of it. Dude. It was worth the undisclosed amount that my wife doesn't know about.
You're like, oh, the beep.
The close to $200 they cost.
Yeah, and you know where they're. Did you go and pick it up yourself?
Yeah.
Hell yeah, brother.
Yeah, Dylan told me about them, and I was like, no, I didn't even know they made them for this.
Yeah.
So I went down and I looked online, and it was like 180. I got to the shop, it was 160.
Oh.
2 weeks later, they were 220.
What the heck?
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what? That's another thing too. I feel like a lot of people who live in SoCal don't realize how blessed we are to live next to one of the oldest hot rod producing part shops.
No idea.
Moon Eyes, bro.
Close, too.
Yeah,
Boyd
it's so
Connington used to be right here too.
What was it?
Boyd's.
Boyd's?
Connington.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. He was like famous for the hot rods. He had a TV show on Discovery Channel. All that.
Oh,
shit.
snap.
Yeah, he would road test like cars, and
you'd recognize all the streets?
Yeah, like, oh, there's Bray Canyon right there.
Yeah,
we would always go down Bray Canyon.
Yeah, now Moon Eyes is another cool spot too. That if we weren't already hanging here today, I would have said we cruise out there today, and there's food right next door at that restaurant.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's a cool spot.
When I went there.
Yeah.
Because they had, the parking lot was full. There was like all kinds of hot rods in there.
Yeah. I mean,
I didn't see any people, but they just had the parking lot full. But no, they had all kinds of cool stuff in there. I didn't even know they made them for bikes. That was my attempt at the fab.
It doesn't look that bad.
Nah, it's just like you can see where they cut, where it was cut though. So like this all has like that little gap, but I mean, first time going, but you know it.
what's it gonna be your first born free? Yeah, well, I know Dylan was telling me we'll all plan a little cruise out from like wherever.
Yeah,
That's what I was telling Robert too. I was like, okay, let's the first
After I do with them,
ever back alley ride.
Yeah.
Free.
Why not? Let's do it.
I
Yeah.
mean, that's stock for me. I'm like,
I know you're like, sign me up, and then y'all gotta pass me anyway over in that area.
I could leave late and still get here early.
See?
Back alley ride.
Yeah, let's like try to link it. Well, that's the thing too. It's like Rod is trying to host something from Pasadena. If y'all are open to host as like a clique, like all of us, SoCal, a little,
Get a nice ride out there.
that'd be tight. We'll do it. We'll get the logistics together. You got a spreadsheet, bro? Excel sheet?
I'll get it together. I got nothing but time.
You don't.
I'll put together a pie chart.
Oh, pie chart.
This is McDonald's pie.
I'll be working on a line.
Put a PowerPoint together.
Yeah. I'll work on the line graph, bro. Buzzwords like this.
Because that's what I was telling like, but there's probably like a lot of people
Yeah.
gonna be putting things together. So like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I think Oh, yeah, whatever. We'll figure it out.
Or like
if
on
no
the
one
way,
shows
we
up,
can add people like Rod if he does one, and then meet up on the.
we all meet up at the gas station at the bottom of the hill.
At the Chevron right there.
Yeah. So we give a time frame when to arrive at the gas station, but now it's on us and the locals to get
Everybody
together first.
You guys go up Chapman?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm right down the street from there. Just let me know.
There's a nice little mob up there. Just
Yeah.
all the-
Well, from here I take streets.
Oh, really? I might have to do that.
Cause we'll go up there on the.
I'm over here fighting for my life on the freeway.
Driving.
Yeah, that's right. The chase truck, bro.
Exactly.
Damn, that sounds good. That's right. Yes, sir. Dude, hell yeah. Thank you, brother. Dude, I appreciate your time, man. That was a real good chat. Hey, man. Likewise, man. Thank you. Oh, she's all there. Man, that thing looks so clean.
I tried.
Dude, Arnold Schwarzenegger is just like, hell yeah, brother. Yeah. Later, bro. Good move. All right, just left Rob's house. We stayed and talked for like another hour or two. I don't even remember, but a lot about life, upbringing stories and stuff like that. And I didn't want to like bore you guys and hold the camera for like 2 hours. But you know, Brandon, Rob, both great parents. But also it's interesting to hear their story on who they were before they had their kids and during. And it was interesting for me to hear that because I am now becoming a father. I'm just only 3 weeks in and I've got a lifetime to go. And I appreciate their time, and I also appreciate you guys for like chiming in and listening and commenting. And I don't know, I'll talk to you guys right now. Let me just get I'm getting lightheaded. I need freaking caffeine. I didn't sleep last night. Hold up. I'll be back in 10 minutes. He's taking a 10-minute dump. Never mind then. Okay, hopefully they got some caffeine up in here. What'd I miss?
She just took a bath.
Nice. Sick little hoodie. You should be in a butt.
Yeah, she was annoying, homo.
I'll take the shifts from here, guys. Uh-oh. Is she gonna trip out when you add lotion on her?
Mijo. Mom.
Wow, fake grandma alert. It's because her hair, how she has like a little cert for the come over. I just want to hear the reaction.
No.
Here it goes. Here it goes. It's the end of the world. Uh-oh, don't get so fussy on us right now. Alright, so I'm gonna go get food right now for us. Not for her, she can only have milk. But, okay, we always go to this Golden Bowl teriyaki place, but you've never had the burgers there, right? Teriyaki burger?
Oh, yeah, I've never heard of that.
Okay, coming right up. Girl, you think you're gonna have her knocked out by the time I get back?
You better go to sleep.
Alright guys, I've been summoned for a burger run. Like I said, she's never had the teriyaki burgers from this place, but we've had the teriyaki bowls. So we're gonna get the raw review. You're gonna cruise with me, and yeah, Dad life right here. All right, on a little dinner run for Mama right now. Woo! It feels so good right now. The weather's on point. I love it. And before we end our little night here, let's see it. Oh, she's hanging back. This is the double teriyaki burger from Golden Bowl. Oh, there it is, glossy with the teriyaki sauce on it. Oh no, let's tend to you first. And that's a reality, y'all. That's a reality. I didn't cut it to be fake. I cut it to save everyone's ears from blowing out from her crying, but yeah, teriyaki burger. False alarm, y'all. She just wanted to eat with us. All is well in Brotherville. That's crazy. We've been there so many times and we never had a teriyaki burger. What a trip. Look at me, being a dad. Who'd have thought, huh? Of all people, of all of our friend group, who would have thought?